Hey everybody, how's it going? FunshineX here, back on the Utopia³ server. Today we're going to do a little bit more TrainCraft, some forestry, I don't know, a bunch of other stuff. Let's just get right into it. Here's my Age of Steam. It's been changed a little bit. You can see I have a larger platform here. I went ahead and automated the unloading part, so you guys saw all the loading part. This was just in the reverse, so instead of on top you put the unloaders on the bottom, and I've filtered them so they only suck in what they should. So he's going to grab the wood, this guy should grab all the wheat, and then there's no freight left because all the string and sugar has been sucked in here. So it's the same setup. Oh, this is what I'm using now. This is the detector row, starts a state cell on, I think it's 15 seconds, to a NOT gate, to a redstone wire, to a locomotive holding track. The station track it was buggy. This way I always get 15 seconds with this simple little setup here. So that's what I'd recommend for a station if you need the train to come in and stop for a certain time and then go. So that's what I would use. Okay, let's go downstairs and you'll see all the work I've been doing. This is called futuristic armor plating block. I don't know. We'll see if I like it. This is my storage center. Most of it is just for show. But I like it. It's kind of like warehouse type style. They've got all these wood crates and these little shelving units. And here's the actual storage. This is where stuff is being stored. So you can see those unloaders are coming in through item ducts, whatever these item ducts, yep, and going into these deep storage units. So you can see we have just under 5,500 wood, 6,500 wheat, and 278 sugar, and the last one here, 4,500 string. So I'll add more obviously over time. I've disconnected the other ones that I don't need, and my storage will be down this center line. I'll probably just add deep storage all the way to maybe here, and then stack it up so I can store pretty much everything. I'll put some kind of item frame on the front or something, and probably going to switch these out to an ME system eventually, but right now item ducts are fine. And then over here I've got the start of a fluid duct system to grab my I'm going to bring over some fuel, and that's one of the things we're going to do today. I filled with water because the stupid train went over it and unloaded its water, almost exploded. And then over here I'm going to have my tank room. So I think here it's going to be very similar to that room where they're going to be up on some platforms. But we're going to have liquid storage buses on them. So let me just make a little scaffolding here for now. I think I'm going to put them right here. And this is going to hold all of our fuel. Just like this. Alright, we'll do 11. Okay, but for now, just while we're getting this working, I'm just going to have one fluid duct here, sucking it down into that one. Ah, it's a water barrel! Okay, well, good thing I have an extra one, right? There we go. Okay. So that's that. As long as we get the fuel unloaded, then it should start filling up that one, and we can add more if not, or switch to an ME system with storage, fluid storage buses. And I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here. Probably power generation in this room. So it'll just use the fuel that's been stored in these tanks and use some, there's some kind of... Which ones are they? Compression dynamos. That's the one they use as fuel. Okay, so let's come up here. You guys want to ride the train? Don't know if it's coming. Let's sleep real quick, and if the train's close, we'll ride it. If not, we'll just fly over there. Alright, so I put 2 pieces of coal in that train, and it ran for an hour. Going back and forth, so it's pretty efficient with your coal use. Hey, and here she comes. Let's get a nice little view of her coming into the station. We're going to add on a tank cart to the back that's going to hold our fuel, so we might as well actually build that right now while we're over at the building area. You can see her come on into the station. Again, that garage I'm going to get rid of. It doesn't look right. And she slows down. She's going to hit that detector, which launches that. You can see it turned off, and now she's going to sit there for 15 seconds to unload all her stuff. Looking pretty good. Okay, so let's do this. We need, in the train workbench, I think it's iron with steel on the bottom. Yes, steel frame. Okay, steel frame is going to go here. Bucket here. Oh, steel frame here. What the heck? Oh, because I'm in the Iron Age. How do I upgrade? Use this guy. Advanced Age. There we go. Steel here. There we go. Water bucket here. A couple steel pieces there. A couple steel pieces there. And then I need to build a reinforced nugget, which is kind of crazy. All right, the nugget right here. And what am I missing? That should be it. And it even says tier 1, which is kind of silly. But it says steel, steel frame, 2 reinforced nuggets. Let's put some more steel here. There we go. That one looks okay. Does this one take an ink? It says it's tier 1. That's messed up. I really want that guy. He just looks cooler. But I guess we'll have to go with the blue one. 6222, nothing. Okay, well, I guess that's the one we'll have to build. Okay, so we're going to need our spike, which I believe is in here. Yes. And let's go. It's probably already back at the other station by now, so we'll just teleport and see. Yep, here she is. Okay. So we'll put that there. Stake her up. There it goes. And that should be ready. Okay, this is a very long card apparently, because here is where that one should be. I don't know. It looks like it's just 3 blocks. Let's see what's our max speed now. Whoa! Forgot I had to make that turn. For some reason with the switch track, I couldn't get it to come down and go down and turn right here. It would always go straight. See this thing? It seems to always go straight, but then if it comes at this angle, it turns. So I don't know if I'm just using the wrong track or what, but I put in this little bend. It makes it easy. It turns, it goes straight in here, goes around, comes back out, and then on its way. Let's see, can it make this hill? It was having trouble earlier. Now that it's pretty much empty, it should have no problem. All 3 of the freight cars were completely full, and it was like, chug it, chug it, chug it. I barely made it again. Alright, max speed right now, 24 only? Wow. So speed reduction is 25 kilometers an hour. That's probably because I put a steel train on here. Remember, this is just temporary train. We're going to move to a diesel train soon, so it should have a lot more power. Okay, so let's... actually, I do want to go to this area because I want to see where exactly it lands, so I know where to put the unloader. I'm hoping it's right here. If not, I'll have to move this stuff over a little bit. Come on, train. Alright, is there anything else I can do while I'm waiting? I could set my squeezers up in the other area, but I don't want to wait. Where's my unloader? Oh no. I think it fell through and it's probably despawned by now. It was sitting right here. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's go build another one. I better go find out where that's landing since the train's almost there. Let's do that first. Because here she comes. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, I like the blue one. The blue one's not bad. Did it give me an option to dye it? No, it did not. Okay, so I can't dye that one. Okay, so you're going to stop right there. Look for the shadow. The shadow is... right there. Huh. You should be up one. Yeah, I think I'll move this line just one over and put the thing right here. That should work the best. Okay, let's go get that unloader since I destroyed mine. Okay, liquid unloader. One of those. One of those. A hopper. I'm out of iron. I need to start a quarry desperately. I know I have some more iron over at the train base, but that's fine. Okay, so let's get rid of this guy right here for now. Dig here. And put our unloader right here. Put a normal train track. Do I have one? Actually, it could probably suck through. Yeah, it can do that. Yeah, we can just leave this here. Put this back at 60. Okay. Let's see if that works, if it can suck through that kind of a track. Alright, need to come down here and mess with this item duct. Please give me my servo back. Thank you. Servo. Ignored. Fluid filter. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't filter by that type of train. Darn it. Hopefully it's still at the other station. It might have filled up with water. Are you back yet? Did you leave? What's going on? Here she comes. Alright, can I unhook it while it's going? There we go. Alright. So, the water loader here, I need to probably put a filter on there. Well, I guess once we use fuel, it won't need that. But when we do the loader here, which I think will be right here, I'll definitely want this filter on. Or actually, no. Oh, yeah, we're going to filter. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm losing track of what I'm doing here. Well, first things first, right? One thing at a time. Alright. So go downstairs. You're going to say, let me up there, please. You filter that kind of wagon. I could put something filled with fuel right there. And I don't want to empty it. Immediate is fine. So just suck out as much as it can while it's sitting there for 15 seconds. It'll put it in its buffer, and then on this item duct we'll take it, or liquid duct will take it out and put it in there. Okay, I think this side is done. We shall see. Let's go over to the other side and put the squeezers in. And we can get some fuel going. So let's put those, or do we got some space? Not much. We do have some right here. Kind of going to be, yeah, this is kind of where I need to go around. So Let's put them over here, because we've already got this line going. Is that a facade? Yeah, okay. So, should have some energy conduit. I have, yeah, okay. Cable. Where's my conduit? There it is. Okay. Squeezers. One squeezer here, one squeezer here. Item duct in between, or fluid conduit works. And we want to set that for extract all the time. Now, dig down a little bit. Where is the ME cable? There it is. Okay, so just run this ME cable over here. And up. And in export bus, let's see. I just want a normal export bus, right? Yeah. I don't want that there. Why is that? What am I doing with that? That should be this. Okay. And then this squeezer for the fuel. Okay, so export bus. Ah, where is my wrench? Wrench. So we're going to set this to export the oily propolis, right? And petroleum propolis, okay. Come on. That's an import bus? Why did I put an import bus there? Not what I meant to put there. Do I have a basic export? That's what I wanted. Okay. That's better. Okay. You export oil propolis. Go. Squeeze. Make me some oil. Awesome. That'll go into here. That'll create fuel. Okay. And then running out of cable. No. Do we have another basic export? I don't think I do. So we'll have to go precision. You can go with petroleum. And then both of these. What did I do over here? I did a fluid interface. I could put a fluid interface right here and have them both go out. Let's do that. So you can export. And you can export. Cool. The fuel will go right in there. So let me go get some more cable. I'm going to switch that for our normal export bus. Save the precision. And a fluid interface. And I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Before we put this fluid interface here, I've got to create a place for that fuel to go. Where are my capsules? Let's see. Make one of those capsules and put it right here. Let me give you a full fuel capsule. And then I need another fluid storage bus, don't I? Or fluid storage. Okay, let's edit this partition here. For our fluid, we want it to store fuel. There we go. Oops, I need to put a name on there. There we go. Stick it in there. And now we should be able to put our interface right here. And is it getting it? There it goes. 10 buckets, 11 buckets, 12 buckets, 13. Sweet. I think I'm gonna hold 256 buckets in here. So we are on our way. All the petroleum will go directly into fuel, and then all the oil will be converted into fuel by this guy. He's not running super fast, but that's okay. We don't need him to go fast. I have a feeling if the train uses that little amount of coal, then it's going to use a very, very little amount of diesel fuel, hopefully. But yeah, this is going to work great. Okay. Now I want to eat. Let's work on the loader now. So we had a 3 gap here. And we're going to come... Let's just get some stone for now. Put one there. There we go. Liquid loader. And we want the liquid export bus. What the heck? Why did I make it a fluid import bus? I don't want a fluid import bus. I need a fluid export bus. I must have made the wrong one. Alright, I got one there. I can just combine it. Alright, I'll get that real quick. Alright, so we need to get our fuel into this guy. So that should just work like that. We need to go get our capsules right here. Perfect. Fine moving 20 millibuckets a tick. That is perfectly fine with me. And then we need our cable to come out one and down. Okay, now we should see some fluid. There we go. Do you have fluid in you? There you go. 2 buckets. 3 buckets. Awesome. I'm assuming our train ran out of gas because it hasn't been by in a while. That's fine. I think we are all completely automated with our fuel, or with our liquid now, as long as this is in the right place. So let's go get some coal. I have some coal, and let's go find the train. Where did it get stuck? There she is. Oh, she's going the wrong way. That's okay. R, shift click. Alright, she's gonna heat up. One thing I forgot to do is put the filter in, so I'll go do that. Alright, you're hot, you're warm. Let's go max speed. Which is like so slow right now, but oh well. 26, no, 36, 32. Okay. Go do your thing, train. I gotta go this way. Whew, that was fast. Okay, I need a filter only. Enter in the tank cart. Immediate. Okay, cool. So we'll see what happens when this gets back here. I need to go put the train on. I love it from the top. Okay. Let's see if it lines up with that, and then we'll attach this guy. I'll put the state cell up a little bit higher for this time, just to give me plenty of time. You there, stake you, and you. Whoa, don't lag. What the heck happened? That was weird. Attached. Okay. And yeah, you are perfectly shadowed right over that. Awesome. You guys all done unloading? And there they're off. I forgot to mention with this setup, when it leaves this little track right here, there's a bug. It's supposed to, this guy is supposed to return it to the speed it came in on, but it actually puts it at like 1 kilometer an hour. So you want to have one of these speed controllers right after it to speed them up, active speed. All right, you can go back to 15, and I'm going to go meet the train over here. It's going to be a while. I might cut for just a second, and I'll be right back when the train gets here. Alright guys, we're back. The tank just got here. Let's see if it starts filling up. There it goes. I'm not sure what the thing's at. It's probably like a bucket input and output. But let's see. In the 25 seconds it's here, how many buckets is it going to be able to grab? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... 15 and a half buckets. And are you pretty much full? Pretty much. It's not always going to grab that much because we're not going to have this much propolis all the time. I mean, look at this stuff. We've got a ton. The petroleum propolis is all done. Cool. I might switch the bee up here. Whoa. Uh-oh. We've got a problem. Oh no. This is not good. Someone switched IDs of all the bees. Is that gonna screw me up in every way? Oh no. What the heck? Oh, Nicholas, what have you done? Oh man, I'm getting mana beans, great wood, silver wood, pig iron platters, sunstone, Ignis fuel, Salus Mundus, coal coke. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and turn all these off and try and get it figured out. Since I have alvearies, it should be pretty quick. I might spawn myself in some uranium and get these back to what they should be. And the existing queens in here, I don't know what I'll do with. I might just put them in a chest. But, that really sucks. We just updated today to a new version of the server. And I'm guessing we updated TrainCraft, which has screwed all this up. Because we had that issue with all the TrainCraft items were being converted into, like, PAMS mods and stuff. So you had, like, your TrainCraft helmet was cream corn. Go watch Akko's video for that. It's pretty funny. But yeah, all my bees are messed up. I'll have to fix them. Okay, I will meet you guys back over at the other base, and we'll make sure that fuel is coming in successfully. And I'll see you in just a bit. Okay, guys, just in time for the train to come back into the station. Let's see how much fuel she's packing. We have 18 buckets this time. Oh, that seems like more than we had last time. And is it going to unload? Oh, it's probably more because it didn't unload everything. That's probably it. But are we getting it? Let me in there. Yeah, it looks like it's coming out. Coming in and going out as fast as it can. And are you a fuel bucket? Sweet. Awesome. I think that is exactly what I want. So next time we'll build some compression dynamos and pipe this fuel back out of here over or top the roof and down into here for the power for this base. So we will be using magma for that one, fuel for this one, and I guess solar over there too. Try and use a bunch of different kind of fuel sources. I'll get those beasts setted out. What happened is if you look at forestry, didn't used to be able to see all the princesses and drones like this. But you can now, so it should be easy for me to fix. The only ones that got messed up were the queens that were in hives. They all got messed up, so I can just go through and find the ones that I had. They probably won't have the same traits, but you know, like here's distilled and refined. I can just grab those, put them back in, and we should be good to go. So I'm going to do that right now and work on prettying this area up a little bit more. And I'm not sure if I'll switch this to ME now. I want to have power over here first, so I think I'll leave it as drums and fluid ducts and switch to ME later once we've got a good source of power going. But I think it's looking good. I actually really like the item ducts. Maybe I'll keep them. Could I? I guess if I raise these up, stored from the top, extract from the bottom, or sides, I don't know. Yeah, I could do that. And send it over there. Who knows, guys? Anyway, I've carried on too long. It's been FunshineX for Utopia³. Come back next time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button. Leave some comments for me, and make sure to check out all the other Utopia guys, and check out my forums as well. I will see you guys next time. Bye.